you have heard right now is not the last composition of a crazy DJ, it's a short example of fish sounds. Fish emit distinctive species-specific sounds for several different purposes. Sound production is especially conspicuous during the breeding season and is typically related to agonistic interaction and mating activities. But fish rely on sound also during food competition, homing, navigation, or as a response to threat. Considering that the acoustic features that characterize fish sounds are species-specific, listening to these sounds we can achieve information about which species is present in a specific environment and where and when it prefers to aggregate. In order to listen to fish sounds, we have to introduce an artificial and very sensitive ear in the underwater world, an hydrophone. This technique is called passive listening technique, and it has been widely used to locate the spawning grounds of different vocal fish species. It's a non-invasive, inexpensive, and reliable method for assessing fish population thanks to the sound fish naturally emit. The Arctic char is a cold freshwater salmonid species occurring in all the circumpolar northern hemisphere. In Ireland, however, 1/3 of all native population are most likely extinct. Nowadays, there are no detailed description of sound production in the salmonid family, so our experimental question was, which type of sounds do Arctic char produce, if it does? We conducted a passive listening survey in the Organic Aquaculture Enterprise Stock and Fish in Galway using an hydrophone, an amplifier, and a recorder. Two different types of sounds has been detected. The first is a long, low-frequency sound without a pulse structure, while the second one is a drum sound that sounds like this. You have listened right now the first evidence that Arctic char produce drum sounds. We can therefore use them in order to locate these species spawning grounds and try to preserve it. This study represents the first result of our PhD project. This is the first project which aims to gain a deep understanding of Arctic char acoustic communication, thanks to behavioral and acoustic recording during spawning interaction at the Galway Mayo Institute of Technology. But it is also the first study using the passive acoustic monitoring in Irish freshwater habitats, aiming to identify important spawning sites and preferred habitats of these vulnerable species. If we can listen to them, we can also protect them.